Detroit rapper, and very. I'm surprised this was doing a little bit of research. Well, her first strong mixtape, her first mixtape was 2015 with Keisha versus Cash Doll. Is that right?
That's correct, sir. Yes.
And then she signed this label deal and was kind of in production hell, so to speak, with her other albums, and then finally was released from her label and dropped the Brat mixtape back in 2017, and finally we're getting the official studio album from Cash Doll. How you feeling about this stacked album?
I like it on its face, just because I think Kash Doll is just really competent as a rapper. We've talked about her a little bit recently because she was featured on the Dreezy album, Chanel Slides, a song we both liked. She was on that Pusha T song, Sociopath, a few months ago. And she's kind of just been making waves with guest spots like that. And like you said, despite her kind of being in the game for a minute now, she really hasn't made too much noise at this point. She's already 27, almost 28. And I feel like this past year plus is really when she's finally got her name out there and is now like a full mainstream force. We talked about the female rappers kind of progressing in terms of just sheer popularity and awareness. Recently, obviously, people like Megan Thee Stallion and Saweetie and Rico Nasty, list goes on. But there's also all these doll rappers. It's kind of like the littles for the guys, and Cuban Doll, Dream Doll, Asian Doll. Kash Doll is the best of them easily. Not to loop them all together for being women, but they have similar names. That's why I'm doing it. And I think Kash Doll is pretty solid. I had nothing blew me away on this album stacked, but it's pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't find anything that really stood out, but I found it to be a fun listen, and I really think she establishes herself or reestablishes herself as a strong artist who I think has potential to move into those upper echelons of rappers and artists. Like the song Ready Set with Big Sean feels like, and it was a single as well, but feels like where you can see a lot of her potential. I think she really vibes really well with Big Sean on that album. Yep. They really seem to trade verses smoothly and succinctly, and I think she displays a lot of what could be for her. Other places I found, 17 tracks, I found a lot of them to be very similar.
Yep.
A lot of similar content too, is mostly either like talking about difficult relationships or bragging about just how awesome she is and how much money she gets, which sure, whatever, that's fun too, but it was still a really enjoyable listen. I think there's a lot of fun songs right on here.
Yeah, I agree.
Stand out to you?
Yeah, I like the Big Sean song for sure. I thought Doing Too Much was pretty good. And the other feature I really liked was On Site with Trigga, with Trey Songz. Haven't listened to too much Trey Songz the last half decade or so, but I thought he acquitted himself pretty well on that. That's pretty solid. And I think Kash Doll has shown that she's not going to go like full crossover. She does feel like she's like Saweetie has done recently. Kash Doll is definitely more about the actual rapping, and she's pretty proficient as a technical rapper, so that's a good idea. But yeah, like you said, some of this gets a little samey. But overall, I think all the features were pretty solid. I even didn't mind Lil Wayne. I still don't really need to hear new Lil Wayne, but I thought he was okay on Kitten, which is just kind of an obnoxious song given the content, as you expect, but it's fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty solid album. I don't know. For her profile, like she already's got like a poppin' ass Instagram, right? Like she's already pretty famous. And I wonder if any of the music can truly transcend to that level. Like Megan has the music to back up her fame and her clout and the Hot Girl Summer and all that stuff. And I don't know if Kash Doll totally has like the total music package to back her level of fame at this time, but it also probably doesn't matter. She's good enough on the mic that she'll be around for a while.
Absolutely. I think we're seeing the start of a a long career for her.